started and ended the day after I took my last final at this community college. I don't know if he was a stalker or if it was a break-in gone weird. So from the beginning, I was so nervous that I was going to fail this one class and was not going to be able to receive my associate's degree. Later in the day, I was out at the pool at my apartment complex with some friends and my roommates when I checked my phone and saw I passed my class. I got so excited, I told everyone we were celebrating because I was the last one to have a final. It was 3 days before I got my walk and graduate with this degree that I decided we should have some fun before we all went our separate ways. As it got later into the night, we decided not to go out and to stay in. We invited a couple more people over and went on with the night. Around 2 in the morning, people started to leave and head to bed. The only people left were my 2 roommates, the people they were dating, and one other friend. We were still messing around, and because our apartment was on the first floor and next to the pool, we went to go night swimming. As soon as we were done with that, I was ready to just hang out and be in for good for the night. My roommates and friends all left to go somewhere else for a little while, which was fine. Nothing out of the ordinary for me to be at home alone. I got some food and went to my room to hang out until they got back. My room is all the way in the back, farthest away from the front door and the patio door. My room is behind the kitchen, and you'd have to go through the whole apartment to get there. Because our apartment was in the front of the complex and near the pool, it was near the front gate. At that time, the gate was left open because it was broken. I have never had an issue with living this close up front until this night. My room has one big window, and you can easily see in my room when I don't have the blinds or curtains shut. I had a closet with mirror doors, which, if you look in through the window, you can see every part of my room. So, while I was waiting for my friends to get back, well, I fell asleep. The last time I looked at a clock, it was about 3:30 in the morning. Also, a key part in this is my bedroom light was on when I went to sleep. The next time I woke up, it was around 5:30, I believe. There were flashes going off. It was like I had a strobe light going off in the corner of my room. I woke up really confused and thought it was my friends coming back, basically to mess with me. Well, once my eyes got more adjusted because the room was now dark, I realized that, in fact, it was not my friends messing with me. But get this, a man who was at least 6 feet tall, wearing a green Nike hoodie with the hood on in the corner of my room by my closet, holding a phone up taking pictures of me. I had tiny shorts on with one of my legs hanging out of my covers. I don't think he realized I had woken up, and when reality sunk in, I said, "What the?" And instead of coming at me or running out of my room, the man put the phone down and walked out of my room, not saying a word, not in a panic, just walked out. Well, me being the idiot I am, I ran after him saying, "Hey." I tried to follow him out, but once I got to the front door, I didn't see him anymore. So I ran back inside woke up all my roommates asking if they were messing with me. When they said no, I called the police. I looked around my room and saw the only thing missing was my laptop, which was on my desk in the far corner of my room. The weirdest part about that was the fact that my laptop was in the farthest part of my room with my door closed, when just outside in the kitchen, on the counter, was 3 other MacBook laptops, 2 wallets, and at least a $300 speaker. But the only thing missing from the whole apartment was my laptop. Later on, I found out that the front door and the patio door were never locked when everyone got back, and that the police couldn't find the guy or my computer. What made things worse was that the SIM disk from my camera was in the computer, so all of my personal photos from that camera were now accessible to this guy. Some things I saw a couple days later while I was getting ready to move out freaked me out even more. Like I said earlier, if you looked in my window, you could see my closet mirrors and see just about my whole room. One thing that was super noticeable was my tapestry. It was a very distinct and different kind of tapestry. It has 2 wolves howling up to a moon and is all black and white. One day when I was packing my car, it was starting to get dark, and as I looked up, I noticed in the apartment above mine the exact same tapestry as the one that was in my room was hanging on their wall. What creeped me out even more was I had little purple lights that I put on it from my mom because she knows my favorite color is purple. And in that room above, the lights in the fan were switched out for purple lights. As if I wasn't creeped out enough, an all-black cat came up to the window and my stomach started to feel weird because the year before I was still living in my room, I got a baby kitten that was all black. In the end, the guy was never found and I never saw his face, which doesn't make me happy to this day, and I hope I never come across him again. I never got my laptop back and never found my SIM disk to my camera. My best advice to anyone in a college town is, no matter what, always lock the doors because you never know what you could wake up to.